Good morning, Diane. Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being on here. I hope everything is orientated properly today. So we worked out a few minor glitches from last week. So that's okay. I'm just getting used to how to get on here and get it to go live with YouTube. But I think I've got it today. So, because it looks really good on my end and I see people and I see everything. So that's wonderful. And we're not skinny. So that's good too. This is the card that we are going to be making today. Isn't it gorgeous? How much fun is this? And then here's the inside. I did a little something different on the inside using that ornate garden bundle. That's sweet right there. And some of the DSP, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's a fantastic suite. And let's just go ahead and start crafting, okay? Now, if you're a new customer of mine, I will be sending you an annual catalog. And good morning, Kelly. I will send you an annual catalog, and then you'll get 6x6 sheets of, there's like retired DSP I put in here just for you to start to craft with, give you a little something to get going with there. And you get my 2 free card kits. Let's talk about that. These are the free card kits for this month. I had to focus on the Ornate Garden Suite. It is just one of my favorite things that they've ever launched. I cannot stop playing with this suite. It's a lot of fun. So these are 2 free card kits. Now, how do you get them? You place an order with me. You become a downline. That means join my team, or a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. They also get my free kits because I figure they like to do kits. And so I think that they might like to do that. And so those are free. Then the other thing that I have is my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. This is a class where you receive product. You receive enough product to do 8 cards, 2 of each design. There's 4 designs. It's $25. You just email me at joannemaddie@outlook.com. These are the 4 cards for this month, and I will send you an invoice. I take a personal check or a money order. The only thing with the personal check is that you have to wait for it to clear the bank, and then I send you everything. This class also comes with an exclusive video. Here's the inside. And you also get envelopes with it. So it's a complete product-based class right here. So maybe if you're having trouble ordering this suite, you might want to order this class so that you have some of the product. So pretty, so much fun, so much wonderful fun with this kit. So really with the free ones and my Happy Crafting Card Kit class, I concentrated on that bundle. I seriously can't stop playing with it. Okay, so for today, oh, and then the other thing I want to tell you is that if you have ordered from me within the past 6 months, when the new catalog launches, which is not far away, today's the 7th, and as demonstrators, we will get to pre-order at the beginning of May. Now, if you'd like to pre-order from the new catalog, I would love to have you join my team. It's $99. You pick $125 worth of product. And, oh, good, listening while getting my coffee. For wonderful, Kelly. And so you get $125 worth of product to pick from for $99. Jump on my team. You get to pre-order in May. It's that simple. Very, very simple. So this set has one of the prettiest embossing folders I think I've ever seen. Look at those wonderful little flowers. And they just kind of mimic, let's see, where's that flower? They mimic this flower right here that's on this set. So here's this set, okay? You get the ornate style, the ornate thanks. You get the ornate layer dies, and then the border dies, okay? And they're just wonderful. I think there's some stuff that's on back order already. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Judith. So that's why, too, that I wanted to focus on my free kits and my Happy Crafting Card Kit class to do this suite, because if things went on back order and you couldn't get it, then at least you could have a little something to play with. So that's that with that, right? Here is, and this is, see, that's asthma. And so that's why that I am quarantined to my house by my doctor's orders. Can't help, excuse me, you can't help it. Um, so what we're doing here is a Whisper White thick base, 11 by 4¼ by 5½. So it opens like this. The inside layers, I did an inside layer of crushed curry at 5 by 3¾ I did old olive at 4¾ by 3½. And then I made this adorable element that says, "You're amazing." Thanks, my friend. You're amazing. Just beautiful. And I used my daisy punch from the Daisy Lane. You know, these go together, but I wanted this flower right here from the Daisy Lane, and I used that punch. So let's go ahead and start. Well, let's do this first. Wait a minute. Let's talk about the outside of the card. The first layer is black. Hi, Lily. How you doing? I saw your things are blooming at your ranch. They look so pretty. I love the spring, right? So our first layer is basic black, and it is 5¼ by 4. The second layer is crushed curry, and it's 5 by 3¾ And we're going to run that through that embossing folder in just a minute. My layers over here are basic black at 4¾ by 2¼ So 4¾ by 2¼ on the basic black. Yes, busy time, huh, at your ranch, I bet. And then the DSP is 2 inches this way by 4½ this way. This way we get a nice little border around everything. It helps everything kind of pick up and stand up. This element right here comes out of the layering, these dies right here. This one right here. And remember, oh, I have not played with this frame yet. I saw somebody take these two and put them together, and it looked gorgeous. So I think maybe this afternoon I might play with that a little bit. But this element right here, it's all stitched. These are just wonderful elements. I've made so many cards with them. And what is fantastic about these is that your layering rectangles fit. That's how I got this right here. That is just from the layering rectangle. It just fits right on top of there. So it's right here. Okay, let's move our card aside, and let's go ahead and bring our big shot in, and let's go ahead and emboss this. Now, where we broke away from Sizzix, okay, where we broke away from Sizzix, our embossing folders are a little different. So with this, you need the Big Shot platform, and you need this blue plate, okay? And that makes it thick enough so that this will emboss nicely. So we're just gonna, you just take your cardstock, put it right in there, and see this line down here on your embossing folder? That's just not to make that logo look good, which it does, but it's to help you to straighten up your piece of paper, really. That's what it was seriously designed for. So just line it up there, especially when you have stripes or something like that, you know. And here we go here. I wanted to do my Big Shot work with you first. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that. I really want to do this in white and do some sponging on it. I think that that would look great. Now, let's go ahead and bring these cutting plates in and get our inside element cut. Let's go ahead and do that. So even with this, you can use DSP. It just comes out so pretty. Now, these are intricate. They're very intricate dies. There's many ways to get them to cut. A lot of people do it like this. They put it up and cut like that. They feel like it cuts better that way. When can we get the blue plate? You can get the blue plate. It is... you can get the blue plate. Let me see. Where is my catalog? Let me see. Let me find that for you. The blue plate is... Maybe it is not in... Hold on. Let me get the occasions catalog because I know I've got it. Let me just get that real quick. Let's see. Let's look right here. Okay. Lucky we're just in the craft room, right? Out. What is out? I'm missing. Wait. Oh, no, out. Amanda Tucker. Okay. Okay. Let's look for the blue plate. Okay, we'll get a number because I know I have seen it. Here it is. It's called the 3D embossing folder plate. It's $10. The number is 149658 right there. It's not in the annual catalog. I forgot. It had gotten released after they figured out that it wasn't cutting well. They had made this plate. It's $10, 149658 right there. Okay, good. I'm glad you asked. So let's go ahead. So a lot of people, sometimes we put wax paper under here if the cardstock is thicker. Now this is DSP and it's quite thin, so I would not use the wax paper. I would not even turn it up the other way. But for me, because every Big Shot is calibrated just a little bit different, I like to use a shim. So I've got my sandwich there. And this is a piece of old DSP from long ago, and it's very thin. You can also use a piece of computer paper. So what I do is I just put it right here. It acts as just a teeny tiny shim for me. Let me make sure that we're straight there. But I know my machine, and like I say, everyone's is calibrated different. You might not need a shim. You might need two pieces. You might need a little bit thicker piece, you know, but it still will cut. So here we go. And when I have something intricate like this, guys, I swear, I run it through 4 times, back and forth 4 times. It's going to pop and crack like that. That's normal for your Big Shot. No problem. So let me take my shim out. And let's get this going. Look there. Oh, that just cuts so nicely. Look, I have 2 little pieces is all that I need to poke out in my die. I like to keep my dies very clean each time I use them. Okay, and here we go here. And now we're just going to pick this up. And it cut out every bit. I mean, I just might have like just a few little pieces just to pop through. But they're all cut. They just haven't fallen out yet. And you can use a die brush. But that's perfect. Isn't that pretty? Cute little element. So let's move this aside. Okay, now let's start our card here. So I had to ground myself from crafting. Okay, I got to tell you guys this. This is so funny while I do this. So I'm going to take this element and we're going to stamp on the little rectangle, "You're amazing" in crushed curry. So we're going to open crushed curry and old olive. So now I do what's called craft and clean. I'm allowed to be in the craft room, but then I have to go clean something. So it was my best way to be like, I have got to get into this, and well, I've just got to do it. So we're going to put "You're amazing" in crushed curry in here. So that's what I'm doing. I craft and I clean. So after we go, okay. Are we there? I think we're good. I might have went away for a minute. A lot of little troubles with the internet in the past couple of days. So a little snail on this, and it gets mounted right in the middle of our element right there that we just made. So pretty. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and take the inside of our card, and let's put these together. Again, crushed curry 5 by 3 3/4, and then old olive 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. And we're going to use some Tombow. I appreciate you guys taking a little time with me this morning and crafting. I will be on Facebook Live tomorrow. The link for Facebook is down here. I'll be on there at 10 a.m. on my Facebook page. So here we go here. And now we're going to attach this with some Tombow. And I just put it in the flat part because I like that these kind of pick up a little bit. It makes it look lacy. And right there, this is the inside of our card. What an interesting inside with these little frames like. Okay, now we're going to put this on or in our card. Just some Tombow. Get a little bit more on there. So have you guys been crafting or cleaning or watching a good movie? Yesterday I did cleaning and I watched Officer and a Gentleman. And then Sunday I watched Pretty Woman. You know, just all kinds of wonderful old movies kind of thing that they're just fun to watch. Okay, let's work on the outside. Here's our basic black piece, 5 1/4 by 4. I found the live. Yay. Hey, Carol. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for finding me. I appreciate it. I didn't think I would need a moderator over this because I was hoping I wasn't going to get like some weird comments, but it seems like I'm getting that. I realize that with YouTube that, you know, I'm out over the whole world at this point. So sorry if that is going on, but we will just ignore that and keep going and crafting, right? Now we're going to attach our beautiful embossed piece, and this is in crushed curry. The measurement for this one is 5 by 3 3/4. So just layering up on the card makes it look so pretty. More Tombow on this because of the nooks and crannies with the embossing, and then this goes down. Okay. Nice. Oh, so I love this embossing folder. I needed a good new embossing folder. Okay, now we're going to bring this element in. Again, the black is 4 3/4 by 2 1/4. And your DSP here is 2 by 4 1/2. I like to cut my things down by 1/4 of an inch. It gives me a nice 1/8 of an inch border. Sometimes I do it by an 1/8 of an inch, and then I get the 1/16 of an inch border around. Sometimes I need a skinnier border than this. So sometimes I do that. Okay, now with this, we're going to use dimensionals. I have been doing some cleaning, but trying to get order back in my craft room. Oh, yes, yes. I have done a little rearranging in the craft room, but I was saying, I love the embossing folder, Judith. Seriously, it's beautiful. But like I was saying, my house, okay, I planned on doing all of this stuff when I retired, and so I got a little jump on it. But I'm talking, this cleaning I'm doing is from the floor to the ceiling, from the ceiling to the floor and the closets. So it's not something that, you know, hey, I'll just take an hour and do a whole room kind of thing. It is really moving everything out, and I'm up and down on a ladder cleaning, you know, the walls and that, you know, that kind of thing. So I felt like this was a good time to do something like that. I mean, it's, you know, even if you just put an hour into it a day, I thought that would be, that this is a good time to do that, because I don't want to be done with this mess. And then I'm going to use the thanks from the ornate thanks right here. So you have a big thank you, a so grateful, and a little thanks. I love this, and everything can coordinate with this, you see. So this goes into the crushed curry. So like I didn't want to not do, and then we'd be done with this. I'd be like, oh no, now that I can go shopping or something, I have to sit in here and get this stuff done that I wanted to get done. So I felt like I at least feel productive. I don't know. So my thanks is over here, and it is to the, it's to the right. And then I'm going to stamp my friend in Old Olive right underneath it, because then we're going to make some flowers. Pretty. So see how these all match together on this stamp set. Thank you, my friend. Seriously. So here's a card. Thanks. You're amazing. You can make all kinds of different combinations with that, which is fun. Now, this we want on here, but this is already raised up, so we use a little Tombow here, and we're going to use a couple of dimensionals right here. I'm going to use one full one out here, and then I'm going to cut a little side here, one of these little triangle kind of, well, they're almost like a triangle, but right there. So I'm going to place that like that, see, on that side, because you want some stability here. Now right here, that's all we do, just a little tombow. Whenever you have something raised and then, you know, you want to bring something across it, it's okay to use like some dimensionals and not some dimensionals. You know, the tombow and the dimensionals. Just because you wouldn't want to put a dimensional here, everything would be like cattywampus, right? So right here. And I'm taking this out to the black. So pretty. Ah, okay. And look at that inside. I love the inside of that card because of that element. Now, a piece of Whisper White. And we want to take our, from the Daisy Lane, it's the little one. So we want to take this, and I need 2 crushed curry. And I need 2 old olive. Let me clean this. But my old olive, I don't want it to be the first generation. I want it to be a little lighter. So into the old olive, then right here on this, stamp it off. See how dark it is? And then come up here and stamp it on. And it's just the second generation is what I want of the old olive. Good. Just like that. Now let's get our punch. Let's see, I believe we're done with our ink. Let me get these things put away. All right. I have my Stampin' storage right in front of me here so I can put everything up and have just a little bit more room there. So we're going to get our punch and we're going to punch this out. Now watch the way that I orientated this punch. See my flower is like 12, 3, 6, and 9. All that way, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's the way that this punch orientates, okay? So I know that, and that then is the easiest way to punch it out. And leaving that nice, pretty white border. And just coming through here and lining these up. Ooh, just like that. There we go. And then these 2. I like that old olive in the second generation. Isn't it pretty? Okay, right here. There we go. That's that. Now I want to take some glue dots and we want to put these together. So I want one with the crushed curry on the bottom and one with the old olive on the bottom. So here's my crushed curry one. Let me put my old olive right here. And go ahead and alternate those petals. See how I turn it so that it's every other one is a different color. Now I want my old olive on the bottom. Oh, good. Top just came right off of there. And right there. And now let's put our crushed curry on the top. And again, just alternate your leaves so that you have a nice full flower. Pretty, right? Let's put this up. And let's go ahead and get dimensionals on this. One will take dimensionals and one will not. So right here, a little bone folder, I want to curl my leaves up. Just breaking the fibers of the paper down and giving that just a little dimension to stick up. I don't know what is going on with that person that is posting. I know her Wi-Fi thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to ignore everything, okay? Sorry. Okay, so here we go here, and let's get a dimensional on one. Right here. Are you guys seeing those posts? I don't know. So right here, and now we're going to put this one up in this corner, and these daisies make this card. Look at this. It just made the card, right? Yes, you see the post, Kelly? I'm so sorry. I don't know. People are mean. I don't understand it. So, especially in this day and age, why would you want to be mean to anybody? So, there we go. So this gets a glue dot here, and now right here on the card, and we have 2 of them. So this is a glue dot, it's down, and this has a dimensional. And now we are going to use these beautiful gilded gems. How do you close out of this? I'd rather be... Okay. Right here, we're going to use the largest ones, and we're going to place them in the middle of our daisies, and that really makes that card so pretty, pretty, pretty. Just like that. And here's this one. Let's get us a couple of envelopes. Do I not have an envelope? Let's do that. Here we go. We want this, and I want this little corner. I've been into this corner right here. This little element right here is so pretty. Today I'm going to take this and sit down and color. Just a nice relaxing afternoon maybe. Okay, now let's do this in, let's use crushed curry, okay? And I just take this and I put it right here in the corner, right where that little loop is. But I'm going to make both envelopes for both cards. And right here, back here. I do love the corner stamp. Thank you, Honeybee Stamping. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Right here. And that's beautiful. And this is our card for today. I appreciate everyone stopping in and crafting with me a little bit today. I hope you might use some type of element inside of your card to make a pretty inside. Okay, instead of, you know, like a lot of times I just stamp a saying and then I do some stamping. But I thought that element was just wonderful in this ornate suite. I hope if you guys have been able to order this, you try some of my creations. They're just pretty. You can't help but make a pretty card with a wonderful suite like this. Again, I thank everyone for being with me today. Thank you, Judith. I appreciate it. And I will be back here next Tuesday at 10 a.m. We'll put another card together or a project. We'll do something. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for being here. And then remember, tomorrow is live on my Facebook, and there's a link below for that. If you would like to watch that live, it's at 10 a.m. On Stampin' in the Valley Facebook page. Please be safe, stay home, stay well, stay happy. Watch YouTube videos. Thank you, Sandra. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate everyone, and happy crafting today.